Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about dropshipping on Facebook and what's new and what's improved. And I'm not going to edit this video, so sorry there's no flashing lights. It might be boring, but I promise if you guys watch this video, you guys will gain something out of it. It's 6 slides. Everyone knows the rules. I'm going to show you guys 6 slides of pure value. And yeah, I hope you guys watch. I mean, if you guys are already bored and clicking off, like probably it's probably the problem in your business, right? You're not learning enough or trying new things and new strategies, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Not really necessarily new strategies, but like just what's new and improved and how to kind of get started on Facebook. So let's start this slideshow. So, all right, 6 slides. Everyone knows the rules. Let's get right into it. So, what's kind of currently working so you guys can take action today with Facebook ads? So, as far as your ad account structure, simple is working. Keeping it simple, having less campaigns, having less ad groups, just in general is it's working better. And I've noticed like adding more campaigns, trying to scale a little bit horizontally, it actually brings my performance down. And I think it's because I'm just adding too many campaigns. And Facebook even Meta even tells you like to have a simple account structure, like keep things simple. That's what they want you to do. So like listen to them. So yeah, like 1 in 3 campaigns at a time max. Currently, right now, I'm doing a USA campaign, a Canada campaign, and an ASC campaign, which I just relaunched because they stopped working for me for a little bit. The ASC event shopping campaigns, but people on Twitter were talking about that as well. So I'm trying them again. Facebook wants us to use them. When you press create a campaign, it wants you to make an ASC campaign. So that's why I put it down here. Anyway, so broad targeting. I talk about that a lot on my channel, but no more interests. I get a lot of DMs from people. I don't know if they're watching this or from my Instagram. Ask me like what interest I'm using to target and stuff, and I don't use any interest, guys. It's all broad targeting. Doesn't mean you're not doing targeting, right? Like right here, hyper targeted ads. So your ads are doing the targeting. So we're still targeting. We're just targeting on the ad level, not with interest from Facebook. It's not like we're not targeting at all. That's not how it works. And then yeah, CBOs, testing with CBOs and scaling with CBOs. That's what's working best. It's been working that way since last year for me at least. And I really just stuck with CBOs. You can creative test with ABOs, but honestly, I would just do CBOs because it's ready to scale. We scale with CBOs, so might as well test with CBOs. And yeah, and let Facebook spend where it thinks it's best because we're using that platform and we trust Facebook and Meta's AI and their performance. We trust where they spend. Okay, hope you guys are still watching. We're 3 minutes in. Sorry, there's no cat videos, no flashing lights. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, let's move on. So, weird title here, but why people are failing, or you can read this as why I did fail, because the same struggles that I had are the same struggles that the people I work with have as well. So it's all kind of just comes together. Like I think everyone kind of faces the same problems in e-commerce. If you own a D2C brand, if you're getting into dropshipping, like everyone runs into this stuff. Then this is specifically for Meta. So starting off, like if you have a new ad account, you're gonna have a spending limit of $50. And one of my most recent students finally just got over the hurdle. I think it took like 6 or 7 days to increase his spending limit. So, sorry, excuse me. So that can definitely hold you back in the beginning. If you can only spend $50 a day, it sucks. You're spreading yourself thin with the amount of ads you can test, and you can't really do much with $50 a day. So it's definitely something you need to get over. And the only way to do that is to spend $50 every single day and build trust with Facebook, and they will increase it. And because of that, like you have no momentum. So a lot of this game is like getting momentum and rolling with it. So like if you have a ball momentum rolling, it's easier to push it downhill than trying to start something and push a snowball uphill. It's a super bad analogy the way I said it, but you guys get my idea. So getting that initial momentum is very, very challenging, and it takes time, but eventually you will get it. With testing the right product with the right creatives. It's a combination of the entire system working together, but you will get momentum at some point, and when you do, it's a lot easier. So I noticed a lot of people are like creating, but but not researching. What do I mean by this? Like they make stores, they make ads without researching who their audience is, and they make it like, oh, I think it looks good. Well, you are a 20 to 30-year-old, maybe even younger, advertising to people that are different in genders from you and different age groups, and they have different hobbies. Like, you're reaching these people, but you're not creating a store or an ad that appeals to them, which is hard to do. It's a skill, but it comes from market research. So creating your store, creating your ads, all of that comes from market research and putting the time in to do research. You know, you can't rush the process, and sure, you might get lucky, but that's not what I'm trying to teach people, how to get lucky. You know, that's a fool's game, right? Just go to the casino and play the slots if you want to, right? And then, you know, I've listened to the wrong people before, and it's very hard to listen to the right people. And I'm not saying that I'm the only person you should be listening to. You know, I just think everyone should have a mentor. I currently have a mentor right now. And I also listen to a lot of YouTubers, specifically people who, I think I talked about this in another slide, specifically people who own agencies and specialize in one thing, whether it be just conversion rate or just CRO or just media buying or just making creatives, like people who are very specific in that area and are working with brands, like not dropshipping stores, like big D2C brands. Those people you want to listen to. And hopefully at some point I could be at that level. You know, that's what I'm striving for, slowly building brands. You know, I've done over $1.5 million in revenue with Shopify dropshipping, and there's people like light years ahead of me, right? And there's people below me too. Like, it's all part of a game, right? It's all a game. But anyway, so and part of, like, the next one leads to the previous one, like listening to the wrong people in the space. A lot of people talk about like finding the winning product, and I'm super big on like the fact that you create winning products. You don't find winning products, you create winning products. So if you're focused on trying to find a unicorn, needle in the haystack product, like, you're setting stuff up for failure. Although it could work, again, you could get lucky, but that's not what we're trying to do. Like, I treat this business as my job, and I can't get lucky in my job. I need to like have actionable tasks. It's still a creative game, but like there's a science to it. So I really focus on trying to create and bring the most out of a product rather than just trying to find some unicorn product on AliExpress. And then, yeah, just overthinking. You know, just focus on the fundamentals. Sam Ovens talks about like the a lot of the like mistakes in your business or in life are stemmed from just a flaw in your fundamentals, not some new strategy that's going to fix everything. It's probably something in the fundamentals that is off. So it could be something like your store, your creatives, your media buying strategy, the basic stuff that you need to know to succeed. There could be a flaw there that's holding everything back. Okay, 8 minutes in. Hope you guys are still watching here. Okay, next slide. So what are some needle movers? Again, I see a lot of people focus on things that don't move the needle, and I find myself doing this every day. Like, oh, I'm gonna go maybe read this mindset book, but like, yes, reading's good, but it's not gonna move my needle in my business where I really need to be reading a copywriting book or like focus on my copywriting. You know, you can apply this to anything. So these are like big needle movers that will actually move your business. So studying competitors, learning from brands that are already scaling, testing new strategies. Like, don't just take my word for my strategies. Go try other strategies and build your own strategies. One of my students right now just tested on TikTok, and I don't do TikTok ads, and he's building his own strategy and hitting like 3K days on there. So, you know, he's testing something new and he's building his own strategy. It's great. Testing new creative concepts. A lot of ad accounts and stores are being held back by not having a winning creative. Test new creative concepts. It's not fun. It's boring. You know, it's a tough process and it takes time. And most of the creatives you test are going to fail, but you need to do it. And then increasing your conversion rate. It's CRO, right? It's a great way to increase your margin without spending a single dollar more on ads. If you can just increase the amount of people who land on your page and complete a purchase. And then staying more organized. This is huge. It actually is a big needle mover if you can stay organized. One, to save time, and also to stay on top of tasks and stay on top of your management of your own store, of your own brand. And then, like I said earlier, listening to brand owners and CEOs, and listening to agency owners. That's the one I said before. But also listen to brand owners. Like, go Google like D2C brand owners and find a YouTube video interview of them with like 100 something views, because no one watches them because they're boring as hell. For most people, I find them very interesting. So go listen to, like, for example, I forget his name, but the CEO of Ridge Wallet. He isn't the creator of it. I think it's created by like a dad and his son. But the CEO, who's in charge of everything, he's on a bunch of podcasts. I think one podcast I listen to a lot is called the Peel Pod. You guys can find it. He has like 500 views a video. Like, it's gonna blow up soon. But like, crazy value for D2C brands. Like, go check it out. Go watch that in your free time rather than playing Clash of Clans or, you know, watching baseball. I love watching baseball, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, so let's continue. So 2024 hacks. See, these are some, wow. These are some things that I'm using right now, week to week, day to day. So foreplay.co to spy on competition and see winning ads in any given niche across Facebook, TikTok, or Google. Jeez, voice crack. And you can see active ads and non-active ads. So it's great and it's super easy to use. I think it's like $30 a month. And then 11 labs for creating scripts and turning them into AI voice for your ads. And then, yeah, your ads, viral ecom ads. You know, I'm really bad at editing and I hate editing. So I'll use viral ecom ads, or I'll use an editor in-house. As long as you provide them with the information, and more importantly, if you can provide them with clips of your product, you'll have much better results. But like, I just suck at editing and I hate editing, and I'll probably get like 15 emails from saying this in this video. But yeah, I just don't edit my own videos. I just outsource it to save my own time and the quality of the creatives. And then, yeah, script writing. I've been doing a lot of script writing in like just Google Docs, in my notes app as well, and really focusing on copywriting and treating every single sentence like its own headline for the script, and then putting it all together, running it through 11 labs, sending it off to an editor, and getting it made, right? These are like hacks, but like common sense stuff. But these are some cool tools that I've been using lately. So yeah, check them out. And yeah, so here's an ad idea for your store that you can use, that I used on my store for a DCT, dynamic creative test, that performed great for me. So I noticed a lot of people in my market were skeptical of the product, just in general. My product, they were just skeptical of it. So I needed to handle and jump over these hurdles of skepticism. And the way to do this is with your copywriting in your scripts, and most importantly with your hooks, to keep them engaged. So here are 3 different hooks that handle skepticism. I tried this so you don't have to. Or POV, I tried this so you don't have to. And then finally purchase this, let me show you. Finally purchase this iPhone, let me show you how it works. You get the idea. And then, okay guys, I did it. I bought the iPhone. Let me show you how it works. And what you can do is have the same script, the same body for these hooks. So you have the same body with 3 different hooks, and that would be 3 different creatives. And you can put that into a dynamic creative test and test all 3 at the same time. So I came up with this ad concept because I was reading YouTube comments and people were just skeptical of this product. And even my own Facebook ad comments, people were skeptical. So I created this ad concept and it's crushing. So that's what it takes to do market research. It's not difficult, but taking it into action, putting it into action can really change your business. Okay, and then last slide, guys. If you guys need help, first link down below is for my coaching and consulting. It's $16 per day. It's like a Chipotle bowl per day. I don't think anyone else has this affordable coaching, or it's really dog shit. If it's too cheap, you know it's dog shit. But yeah, go check it out. And then if you don't want to pay that $16 per day, I do free weekly calls in the Discord every single Monday in the Discord for free. At 11 a.m. PST, we do a Zoom call. So there'll be a link down below for the Discord if you're not already there. But come ask me questions. I think like 20 to 30 people show up on the calls, and I can easily answer all the questions that they have. And most of the time we just sit there, and then people run out of questions, and we just start talking. So join the calls, ask me questions, turn your camera on, unmute yourself. Like, come talk with us. We're all normal people. And then, it's a good place to network and meet people and meet like-minded people. So yeah, go check it out, guys. And then let me end with a quote. You don't deserve what you don't have. I think I heard this from an Alex Hormozy podcast, and easy way to put this is like, if you don't have a six pack, you don't deserve one. Like, you're not eating the right stuff, you're not working out enough, and you can apply this to anything. And I think about this quote a lot. Very, very helpful. Thanks, Alex Hormozy. Go check out his podcast, The Game. All right, guys, that's it. 15-minute video. All right, peace. Peace out. See ya.